In this video tutorial, I'm going to explain how to install WPML. What is WPML? WPML stands for WordPress Multilingual. So basically, you can turn your site into any language using WPML. The most thing I like about WPML is that you can create any language, any custom language that you need for your site. For example, Google has a list of languages that you can translate from one language to another language. You can do the same with WPML, but also you can add a custom language in WPML. Let's say you have some users from Africa and an African language, Hulu. Hulu is not listed in Google or not in WPML as well. Even so, you can add your Hulu, your African language as a custom language in WPML. You can translate everything in your site, including post, pages, custom post type, taxonomies, content blocks, media, images, video, different logos, whatever you think in your website, you can translate them using WPML. It is so unlimited and it is so flexible. There are some other multilingual plugins as well, but they cannot translate everything like WPML does. Welcome to WordPress with Riffaz. Okay, let me open my shape. Where is my shape? Here. Starting it. Okay, let me go to my test site WP1 in localhost, WPR admin, logging in, admin. Okay, my site is not a multi-site. When I go to the front end, you can see there is no any WPML language switcher or here in the WPML, or here there is no any WPML menu. So well, I have to go to plugins, add new, and install the plugin WPML. So before that I have to download it. Go to your WPML login and then go to downloads tab. Download the latest version of WPML Multilingual CMS. Multilingual CMS is the main WPML plugin, and there are string translations, translation management, media translations, and there are some other add-ons here for every different purposes. I will cover them one by one in the series, the WPML playlist series. Also, you can check other plugins called glue plugins. Those are making WPML compatible with different plugins, such as WooCommerce Multilingual is necessary to translate your WooCommerce, and then Gravity Multilingual, Contact Form 7, Ninja Forms, WP Forms, BuddyPress, ACF, WP All Import, MailChimp Yoast. Those are some very useful glue plugins. I will cover them one by one later on in the other videos. So I'm downloading the latest version here. It's just 5.7 MB. Go to plugins, upload a plugin, choose file, site, press, install it now. Okay, it's installed, activate it. After successfully activating my WPML Multilingual CSS, I'm seeing that this message that I should configure the WPML. So if you don't know the steps, you can simply go to this link, Getting Starter Guide, and follow this as well. Okay, come back to my plugins page and configure WPML. My site main language is English, so just click next. And here are the pre-configured languages for WPML. Okay, I already my default language selected here, so I'm going to install it with French as my second language. Oh my god, I'm unable to select next button because of the window. Okay, here click next. You can choose the options you want, like this: order of the languages, skip how to handle language without translation. That means skip language means if you select this option, the language switcher will not be displayed in your page if that page is not translated. If you select link to home of language for missing translations, your language switcher will be showed in a page even that page is not translated. But when you select the second language, your website, your page will be redirected to your home page. I'm going to use the default option skip language. I don't have any menu yet, so I'm not adding my language switcher in the menu. Then widget, I can add one if I want. I can add it to my footer, and the style is horizontal list. Click on so. Let's move to the next part. Show switcher in footer. Yeah, just for testing purpose. And then you can skip the next language if you don't like to show that in your site, and click next. I'm selecting the first option, so WPML will be able to troubleshoot some issues if I have on the site. So when you select this option in the WPML system board to the original WPML system board for the developers, for the authors, there will be a list of plugins you are installing will be shown to them. The list of plugins means all the WPML plugins and its add-on, not your other plugins. So the WPML system knows that you are using WPML Multilingual CMS as your main plugin, and then some glue plugins. So whenever you ask for support in any issue rise in your site, the developers or the WPML system knows that what are the WPML plugins you are using in your site, so that will help them to provide you faster support. Next, and okay, here is the main part of the configuration, or one of the most important step here is registering your site. I don't recommend to go to your account, and register WPML on your site. Here you can add your site. Here is the site URL you have to add, and then press add button, so the site key will be generated after that. But I don't recommend to do this because you have to include this. You have to give the correct URL including your HTTP or HTTPS with or without www dot. So rather doing that confusing steps for many common users, you can simply click on the generate key for this site button here. So when you click on this site, it will automatically redirect it to your WPML account, and it will take the correct URL of your site. You see, it takes my HTTP without s, without www dot. So it's giving the correct site key and using the correct URL. So you will not be facing any registration issue if you follow this step. Click here, copy this, close it, come back, put the key here, click register, finish. Now my WPML plugin has been installed successfully. I can see the basic links for the WPML here. That's all I wanted to explain you in this tutorial. I will continue this as a series, so don't forget to follow the series if you want to learn more about WPML. That's all, folks. I want to thank you for watching my video until the end. do subscribe. Don't hesitate to ask if you have any doubts in the comment section below. I'll try my best to answer them. Hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I upload a new video.